welcome back. We just had to do this video because we've just seen the price of what Oasis tickets have just been sold for, and it got us talking about the concerts we went to when we were younger. Well, not really when we were younger. You love hot live music, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
You've seen some absolute storming bands,
really,
like Queen.
Oh God, yeah.
You've seen.
I've seen AC/DC. Oh God, I can't even.
You've seen Led Zeppelin?
No.
No. You never seen Led Zeppelin?
No, I didn't. I was too young when they were out. Mum wouldn't let me go.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I used
Black Sabbath. I know you've been
I used to
to
Donington every year. I absolutely love live music. I love rock music.
Yeah.
But it used to cost us. We used to go for a weekend, and it used to cost like about 35, 40 quid to camp for the weekend.
Wow.
That's how cheap.
See,
it
that's
was.
the thing now. It's just. It seems absolutely ridiculous that I know that someone.
Genuine fans can't afford to go to see bands
Someone
that they like.
paid apparently £2,500 for
An Oasis ticket.
What
the hell?
See, because what it is, all these ticket clouts, what is that? What they're called?
Touts.
Me pretending to know what I'm talking about. Ticket, no, we won't cut
Ticket
that out.
touts, yeah.
Buddy, Mrs. Cascar over here.
Oh God.
Ticket touts that buy all the tickets and then just rip everybody off. So people that genuinely would love to go and see Oasis are probably genuine fans can't go, and yet some youngster that's probably only knows Wonderwall gets to go, and any real fans don't get to go. But it did get me thinking about the first concert you ever went. I don't know about you, but I was born in 1969, so I'm 54 now, and my first major band that I loved was Adam and the Ants.
Oh my God.
And my mum took me to see them, and I think I was only about 9, maybe
young.
a bit 10. Absolutely loved it. And my mum was a young mum, wasn't she? So she was dancing around. We took me and one of my friends from school. I can't remember her name now. That's really sad. But went to see Adam and the Ants. I've been to see a-ha. I loved a-ha as well.
Yeah, I've seen Whitesnake, Marillion.
Yeah.
Can't even remember half the bands I've seen. Or once, when I used to work at Rolls Royce in Coventry, I had 2 boyfriends on the go, as you do, and both of them like Rush. And I've never liked Rush. I mean, some people are big Rush fans, but I thought them really boring. That's a bit me. One night I went to see Rush on the Friday, and I had to go back again on the Saturday and see him again, and pretend I hadn't seen him before. And I was like, yeah, I really love it. I went for an evening with Tangerine Dream.
Tangerine Dream, who were they?
They're like an instrumental band.
Oh,
It's called An Evening with Tangerine Dream.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Was it good?
Everyone just sat there and they just played loads of instruments. I thought, I'm bored to death, but I had to pretend I liked it because I wanted to go to another concert. But it only cost like under a tenner.
Yeah.
To go then.
Yeah.
T-shirt was probably a tenner as well.
I mean, when we had the pub, you know how you get these things, the brewery offer you places to go. We went to a few things, which was lovely. I mean, Julian used to get tickets to go over to Leicester City and sit in the box and things. But we did go and see U2 when we had the Nags.
Yeah.
And I remember that was really expensive to go, and we had really brilliant seats, but we didn't pay for them. It was just like through the brewery, so that was all right. But I wasn't really into U2. I've been seeing Simply Red.
Oh, I really love U2.
Do you?
I couldn't stand Simply Red. That Mick Hucknall got on my bleeding nerves. Boring.
I went to see him. I've seen quite a few. You've seen more the
because
proper
music
classic.
to us, it highlights part of your life, don't it?
Yeah.
Certain songs transport you back to when you were young.
When you were young, that's
We've
true.
always had music in our lives with our mum being so young.
Yeah.
She was 17 when I was born. So we always had like Motown and soul music, didn't we?
Yeah.
But I just love the feeling of a concert.
Yeah.
I went to see the Osmonds once. My ex-husband bought me a ticket, right? I'm quite antisocial now, ain't I?
Don't like
and he goes, I've got something for you, a lovely present for you for your birthday. I went, what is it? He goes, it's a ticket to see the Osmonds.
You
I threw
love the
myself into a
Osmonds.
rage.
Did you?
I didn't want to go because, for one, I hated travelling in the car with him because I couldn't stand his breath. For 2, I thought, oh no, not the bleeding Osmonds. I liked them when I was about 7.
Did you?
But they were really good. Don't get me wrong, they were really, really good. If you were like aged 80.
Oh.
No, I suppose it was a kind thought, but no, they're not. I'm not into the Osmonds now, but when I was a kid,
You did though, didn't you?
I did like the Osmonds, yeah. Puppy Love and Jimmy Osmond and Marie Osmond.
I mean, we had a few we did when we had the Nags. We did a lot of cover bands
yeah,
there,
you did, yeah.
and there were some brilliant cover bands, that did. I mean, the Oasis one. I think Julian would probably say no, it's not. I think it was definitely might be. Or
Maybe.
Anyway,
Definitely maybe, I think they're called.
They were absolutely brilliant. And the guy that was the lead singer also did a Police tribute, and honestly, he sang
Really
Roxanne.
Oh.
I mean,
I used
what
to
a
like the
hard song
Yeah.
Roxanne is to sing. He was absolutely brilliant. But we had fabulous bands there. We had a Thin Lizzy tribute, some guys from Birmingham.
Jimi Hendrix one, he was good as well, weren't he?
Yeah, we had some really, really good ones, but you can get some really dire ones. I won't mention them because it's not very nice, but we went on holiday once. There was a tribute to Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, was
and, oh my God, they said it was absolutely awful, but hey, you get that
Talk about
sometimes.
Fleetwood Mac, I love Fleetwood Mac.
You always
And
loved
I would
Stevie
love-
Nicks, didn't you?
I would love to go and see Fleetwood Mac, I really would.
That
Obviously,
lady died though, didn't she?
Is it Christine? Yeah, she died.
Christine
yeah,
McVie, isn't it? Yeah.
She was a brilliant
Yeah.
musician as well.
But that's the thing
They're
though.
all getting older now, aren't they? That's the thing.
That's the thing though. The most bands now are not really musicians. I mean, you had.
We watched that. Is it called Something in the Park yesterday?
Oh, I don't know.
Me and Julian watched it, and there was like bands from the 80s that I don't think could afford to pay anybody else to come on. And he likes Nick Haywood, and he was singing. He was on. I was like, this is a load of old crap.
It was rubbish.
Honestly, it was out of tune. I thought, oh my God. But then thinking about it, years ago, they used to alter all the voices, didn't they? Because everyone was miming. But you didn't realise when you watched Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
You used to think it was a business, didn't you?
That's what they said in that Queen documentary watch. Queen wanted to play live, didn't they, on Top of the Pops, and they wouldn't allow them to. They just had to lip sync.
Mercury live. I was crying when I went to see Queen. I was crying. It was so good, and it gets you. His voice was amazing.
So operatic.
Yeah.
I just loved him. That was just a crying shame. And if it was like 10 or 15 years later, he wouldn't have died, would he?
No.
Bless him. But yeah, bands I would have loved to have seen is Queen. I'd have loved to have gone and seen. I'd like to have gone and seen Black Sabbath in the heyday.
Yeah, but Ozzy's still got it, I'm telling you. I've seen him loads of times. I went to the Ozfest in 1996 or 7, and I had a really bad headache actually when I went, because I think I was drinking too much. I used to drink at that time. But he came on and he was shuffled on the stage. That was then. But his voice was perfect.
Yeah, I like Ozzy. I used to love the Osbournes.
Oh, and me.
We just laugh about that, don't we?
It's so funny. Sharon.
Yeah. Love Ozzy.
Oh, poor old Sharon though. What's happened to Sharon?
No, she's lost loads of weight on that. She's still beautiful
Yeah,
though.
she
I
was
love
really
Sharon.
beautiful, Sharon.
I think she looked really beautiful when she was a bigger lady
Yeah,
though.
I did as well.
She was always beautiful.
She
And the
was.
girls are. I mean,
Yeah.
Kelly's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, and Amy.
And
the
Amy's
daughter.
beautiful, even though you don't see Amy very often.
And Jack does his like most
Paranormal.
haunted-
I always watch Jack.
Yeah,
I like the
like him.
paranormal TV programs.
Yeah.
So I've got Discovery. So I watch Ghost Adventures with Zach
Christ.
Bagans.
Yeah.
And I watch Jack. Jack's got quite a few on there. He
Yeah.
He always liked paranormal when he was a kid though,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
he?
yeah.
He always had his night vision goggles
Yeah.
on. Poor Jack. But yeah, we just wanted to do a quick one about concerts. And
Yeah, I love concerts.
just...
I can't afford to go now, though.
Yeah, I just think, one of the big bands that if you could pay a fortune to go and see it, like I don't like them.
I always wanted to see Gladys Knight, because I love Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Yeah, what's that band that does all that with the baby crying on it?
I don't bloody know.
Oh, you do. They're really
I don't.
famous. I can't sing it.
Why not? God, you
can't
know
remember-
memory,
I
Jesus.
can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of them.
I love
And they've
Donna
got-
Summer as well. Donna Summer was brilliant.
They're really famous. And they had all the light show and everything.
Oh, I don't bloody know. We'll have to come back to that in another video.
Can't remember.
One that gets a memory back.
Brain fog.
Yeah,
I can't think.
probably it is, yeah.
Sorry, kids, can't remember them. You probably know. If you know who I'm talking about, stick it in the comments. The baby crying in the background, and they got all the light show and all that malarkey going on.
Are they blokes or women?
There's a big band they were Australian, I think.
Not in excess.
No, not in excess. Oh, I'd love to.
Michael Chins.
That.
Oh my God.
I would have gone and seen. Julian went to see Michael Chins in
Oh my
excess
God.
years
I
and
loved
years
In
ago.
Excess.
That was another tragedy, wasn't it? So many talented people, and they all died
really
tragic
young, yeah.
lives. Like George Michael.
Oh, we love George Michael as well.
Yeah, he died tragically, didn't he?
I never realised. I mean, when he was a pop star, I weren't really into him. But then
you were a
when
bit
Freddie
older,
Mercury died, they did a concert, didn't they?
Yeah.
A tribute concert for him, and he sang some Queen songs, and I couldn't believe his voice.
Somebody to Love, didn't
his
he?
voice, it blew me away.
Yeah.
I said I didn't know he had that voice.
Same kind of theatrics as Freddie had, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I don't think I could go and see Queen now, because without Freddie, I mean, people out there
Well,
who are real Queen fans, I go, no, I couldn't.
I seen Paul
Queen.
Rogers with Queen in Hyde Park in London.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm trying to think, it was 2006 or 2007. It was when the bombs went off, in the underground.
Oh, I can't remember.
You probably can't remember, but...
2012, was it?
No, it weren't that long ago, I don't think. I can't
No, I think
really
it
remember.
was 6 or 7, you're right, yeah.
Because I remember we went down on the train and Peter Kay came on, because they had a lot of different acts. And Peter Kay came on as Brian.
Oh, did he? Brian Potter.
God, I love Peter Kay. He really makes me laugh. But he was Paul Rogers. He's got the most amazing voice, and he captured.
Who did he used to sing with?
Free.
Did he?
Yeah, and also saw him at Birmingham Symphony Hall as well, live, and with his own band, and he's excellent. He's in America now, but he's one of these blokes. His voice has never changed. Like Roger Daltrey out the Who, he's still got it. I think. I've not seen the Who before.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like older men. We watched that thing about Def Leppard, because Julian likes Def Leppard.
Yeah.
Because I watched this thing, it's great, it's about Def Leppard. I mean, I've seen Def Leppard about 4 or 5 times in the past. And then this bloke comes on with grey hair like an old aunt, and it was Def Bleeding Leopard, weren't it? Joe Elliott. I was like, what the hell's he done to himself?
Yeah.
His hair's like grey and it's cut to there, isn't it?
Well, no, how old is he though? That's what you got to
He's
think.
only a bit older than me. I thought, Jesus, I mean, I've got a bit of grey, but if it was that grey,
got that amount of money, sort yourself out, Joe.
Yeah. Bit weird, isn't it? And they've still got a really big following, even though they're getting older.
See, I'd paid to see Stevie Wonder. I'd love to see Stevie Wonder. I've seen Lisa Stanfield live. She was
did you?
fantastic at Birmingham Symphony Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went with Jenny.
I've saw hundreds of bands, but I can't remember them all because my brain's gone dead.
Yeah, but
the money I've spent, I mean, it didn't never cost me a lot of money.
I think it used to be about the most £50, and that was an expensive. I think
it used to be for me when I first went. It was like £15 a ticket, might have been less than that. And you always got a T-shirt, whatever tour you went to.
Yeah.
Because I got a Scorpions T-shirt, remember, and I seen Whitesnake and got a Slide It In T-shirt.
Slide it in,
right to the... My mum slapped me around the face when I wore it. She said, that's pornographic, that is. Remember?
Remember I was singing it? Shit. And my mum went, those words are disgusting. I didn't even know what they meant. I was only young.
I've seen Iron Maiden about 7 or 8 times. If you're a Maiden fan, but I weren't really. But I went because the person I was with wanted to go.
Yeah.
And once you've seen them once, for me, I've seen them in the theatrics and the light show is fantastic. Brilliant. But it's not something I'd want to do again. I had a ticket for Bruce Springsteen, didn't go because I was ill.
Did you?
That was in the Rico.
I like Bruce Springsteen, but I don't think I'd go and see it.
It's the crowds for me.
I'd like to have gone and seen Julian's mum and dad went to see Tina Turner and said she was fantastic. And I don't think his dad was a big fan, but he said that when he went, he said just...
It's the crowd thing now. I reckon it's just me. I'm really antisocial.
I am a bit like that now.
Like shopping, I can't stand crowds.
No, I'm like
and in a concert, you've got loads of people queuing up for drinks and food and stuff. You see, and I can feel myself getting irritated.
I do, but I think you're absolutely right there because where I live, there's a little down the road, and it's literally 10 minutes down the road where I can walk to. It's like biggest corner shop, and then Asda's like 15 minutes away. Walking in the car, it's 5 minutes. But I can't go into Asda now because
it's the crowds.
It's just too much. Yeah, I think that is like...
it's the people. I mean, I've had children. I used to take my kids shopping with me. But people take the kids shopping at like 9, 10 o'clock at night. What's all that about?
I remember...
Should be a bleeding bed.
I went to see Oasis with my ex-partner.
Yeah.
in the 90s. I remember going there, and it was at I'm sure it was Nebworth.
Yeah.
And it was,
I've been to Nebworth.
right in the middle. You can't move, you can't go for a wee, you can't.
Yeah.
You're just stuck there.
I know.
It's
if you want to go to the toilet.
And I was only 20, in my early 20s.
If you want to go to the toilet, you've got to remember where you are in the crowd. That's the thing.
It's just that was a bit too much, But if there's any what sort of bands have you been to see? Put them in the comments.
We'd love to know how much it costs for a ticket these days.
Yeah.
And how much it costs for a T-shirt and a programme.
Yeah.
Because that was something that you collected then years ago. I'd got hundreds of tickets and
programmes you
kept. Ticket stub, my programme, my T-shirt. I never wore my T-shirts, I just keep it in a drawer.
Yeah, it's true. They were like souvenirs rather than something to wear, weren't they? Yeah.
They're worth a fortune, aren't they?
Yeah. Really
I think I lost them all. I used them as dusters in the end, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Or my mum did. Oh, God. But let us know how much it costs for a ticket.
Yeah. What's your favourite band?
Yeah.
Live band who you've been to see? And your most memorable as well. That'd be nice to know.
Like we said, points in your life that music brings that back to you, don't it? It transports you back.
It's like, I know as silly as it sounds, my granddad, who we talk about regularly on these videos, my granddad Lennon, was like the main father figure to me.
Yeah.
And every time, this sounds so silly, Perry Como comes on.
And I love you so.
Don't.
One.
I cry.
People has me high.
When we were at had a pub, we were doing Sunday dinners, and we used to have the Radio 2 on in the background while I was cooking the Sunday lunches for people. And that come on.
I bet you felt really funny, didn't you?
I cried. I was streaming out. I had to walk out. And all my kids that I work for, little Lauren and Tom, were going, Sam, what's wrong? And I just couldn't, the emotion of it, remember it, because Grandad used to sing it all the time,
and he used to sing
he?
One Day at a Time, Sweet Jesus by Lena
Martell, yeah.
All the time. And when that's come on the radio at work, I thought, it's Grandad.
Yeah, lovely memories.
Yeah, it transports you back, don't it?
Certainly does.
It's so lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, kids, I hope you liked our little talk about concerts and the rip-off that tickets are now.
I'm glad you've got to be a millionaire to go. By the time honestly, train fares now, train fares used to be like a couple of quid.
Yeah.
It's not now, it's really expensive to get the train, isn't it?
Yeah, really is.
And then when you get in there, you've got your ticket, haven't you? You want to get a programme, a T-shirt.
Have a drink.
You want some food, you're talking about 300 bloody quid.
Yeah. Stay over if you're not, coming back sort of thing. Yeah.
Who can afford that these days?
I don't know.
Not many people, I don't think.
Wow.
But on that note,
we're going to say goodbye. Hope you liked our little chat, and we'll see you very, very soon.
bye.